Okay, ladies, now we're gonna do eyeshadows. So you're gonna get out your next 3 brushes, and it's gonna be your eye ones. And the first one is the fat, fluffy one. It's the all-over brush. Then your crease brush, which is kind of like a dome, a little bit more firmer, strategic with its placement of color. And then your eyebrow pencil, or not pencil, brushes. And then your eyeliner brush, you flip it over, and it's synthetic. Synthetic means it can pick up liquid. And it's a little bit than the natural hair ones. These ones here, the fluffier ones. Synthetic means, and I'll explain what it can be useful for. This will help you do liner. If liner is a little bit harder for you to apply. Now, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do all over color, and we're going to use a highlighter color. Now, it can be any of your colors. This is what I use for highlighters. Either I do Honey Spice or Gold Coast, I think, or here's my cream something.
Moonstone and Sweet Cream.
Somewhere. Anything highlighter is your light color. It's these light ones. Depends on your eye. You can use any of these ones, okay? I'm going to use
Fluffy brush.
the fluffy brush, and I'm going to get my highlighter color. I'm going to put it on, and I'm going to put it all over. No, ma'am. I'm working. Go watch. I love you. Go. Not till later. Go play. Okay, so now I'm going to, sorry. You can work from home. This is how we do it. So then we put the highlighter, and it's going to go all over your eyelid. Okay, this is mineral eyeshadow. You're not going to hurt anything. We start with something simple. The highlighter, you're not really going to mess anything up. I go all over my eyelid, and I kind of go on the eyelet, which is inside, and kind of lighten up that area right there. Not all over. So these are minerals, so they all can pile onto each other, so it's going to be easy to use. So don't panic if you're like, oh, this one goes here, this one. They can blend. They blend very nicely. All over the other one, all over the eyelid. The eyelid's what covers your eyeball, all over up to the crease, into your little eyelet right there. That's your highlighter. Then you're going to get your dome brush. The ones that kind of domed, the crease brush. You're going to use a mid-tone. There's not many colors that are mid-tone. Your mid-tone needs to be like this plain, bleh, that's not cool color. And it's flat matte, which means no shimmer. We don't want shimmer in there, okay, ladies? This mid-tone is plain and boring, but it makes a big stinking difference, okay? So you guys get my dome brush, and I spin it in that mid-tone, which is hazelnut. And I spin it all in there, and there's a reason why I spin it. Because this is the crease brush, so this is quickly going to go in my crease and get the top and the bottom. So I have a hooded eye. Most ladies do. So what I do is I come kind of like in this crease, do a little circle, and see where my crease is? Windshield wiper, back and forth in the crease. And then I'm going to lift up. I'm going to kind of put it on this surface up here too. There we go. It's hot. And this color is something that baby step yourself into. It's not doing anything major. Do you see that? You're like, oh, it's not going to mess up your whole look and you start all from scratch. We don't have time for that. No one has time for that. So I'm putting it all everywhere. I'm going to do the other side. I spin it, get it all over. I'm going to do my crease, or my eyelet, little circle, spin it, and then crease, windshield wiper, back and forth. And then I'm going to lift up and kind of go on the eyebrow bone, up top.
Still in my crease, but yeah, on the bone.
Yeah, on the bone, kind of up. It's kind of like the underneath. This color is just going to go everywhere. Now, then this can just be enough. This could be a day, and you walk out the door and be done with your life. The next step, well, actually, take that. We're not going to do the next step yet. Another tip is I want to get the eyeliner brush. I'm going to do 2 skills because I use my mid-tone for these next 2 steps. It's something quick. You don't have to have a gazillion colors to get the job done. I use the hazelnut. I use that eyeliner brush. I dip it in there, and I'm going to put it on like liner. Okay, it's going to give me a softer liner. Now, it may not be anything dramatic, and you can put darker liner on, but the makeup artist recommended putting this mid-tone over because it gives you a softer line, more natural liner. And so You see how I'm just swiping it? It's not dark, so I'm not having to be perfect. You're not having to like connect the dots. We're just gonna swipe that across real quick on top and bottom. And then that same color, I want to put in my eyebrows. Now eyebrows are a big deal. I didn't know. Let me show you why. If I'm in a hurry, I just use the same brush and I put it in my brows and just clean up my brows and give me more natural.
Defined.
Define and contours the face. It highlight brings out the eyes. Do you see the difference between my eyebrows?
Don't furrow. Yes.
And I typically can go back and you can use my brow pencil and you just kind of brush it. See how I'm not drawing them on? We don't want Sharpie eyebrows, ladies. So don't. So we're just kind of brushing the hairs. You can, if I'm being fast, some mornings I don't. You can go back and kind of, that's when you get the brush, the bottom of it. You can get this and fluff them up. You can comb them, whatever you need to do with this.
And all sorts of
all
things.
kinds of things. And then I have eyebrow gel that is amazing because I have crazy like brow hairs that tend to like, when you put especially in the winter, when you put the scarf on and I go to move and then my brow hair, like I have a stray wild one that goes over here. The brow gel is just kind of like instant sets them in place. I'm not going to grab it out right now. It's in my other bag. So that's eyebrows and you can see the difference between the two eyebrows. The cleanliness in this is a big step and it makes a big difference on the face to the natural eye, and it's just something very natural. We're not getting Sharpie eyebrows, and this hazelnut can match any eyebrow color. So even if you have black hair eyebrows, or even if you have blonde, this hazelnut just it's a light fill. It looks very natural. That's what we're looking for, a light flawless look. So then you can do that with liner. We're gonna go back to the crease brush, that dome. Okay. Now we're gonna go use the accent color, which is your darker, deeper color. Now we're gonna start off with something. We're gonna baby step in. Okay. So these are my different types of accent colors where I can accent what I'm wearing that day or whatever. So here's an accent color. I think this is French toast, French roast. No, truffle. You're right, truffle. Chocolate kiss, sweet plum. Those are my accents. Or even this matte color. And this has no shimmer in it. Sometimes I just use that color. And what I do is, you get the dome. I'm going to use the lavender so y'all can maybe see it better. Okay, I'm going to be extreme. You don't have to be extreme. Your colors, I would suggest you ladies use a darker matte brown or the chocolate kiss until you get used to applying it, and then you're not messing up your whole look and you panic, you have to wipe it off, and then you're in tears, and then I don't want to do that to you. So I just get the dome and I pat it in that dark color. I'm not spinning it, I'm patting it because I'm going to be strategic with applying this color. Okay, this color is going to go like a C on your eyelid. Okay, so how this one goes is kind of like halfway, kind of middle of your eyebrow, and we're going to go right here and then to your eyelid, so it's like a C. So up, down, up, down, up, down. And it's just accenting the color, just in this corner here. Now I'm raising it up so you see all that, but when you look at me from a distance, you are only going to see that accent color just in this area, okay? This eyeshadow needs to be light right here because it's naturally shadowy. You're putting your darker application color only in the corners here. Very soft, very natural, okay? We don't want you to look like the commercial when the mom tried to do the smoky eye and then you look like a raccoon, okay? We don't want you to go there. So C, middle to the eyelid, C, like you're doing the letter C, back and forth, back and forth. And then I'll do the other one, halfway, and then C, like the letter C. So you're doing all the way up on that bone to your, kind of like your lashes. ladies see? And so that is eyebrows and eyelashes or eyelids. When you put that accent color, what you can do is you can get this brush, the liner brush, and then go and dip it in that darker color. Okay? Now, 2 tricks to that. When you use an accent color that has some shimmer in it, sometimes that shimmer or that dark, deep color can drop down here. Now, there's 2 tricks to that. You either put some moisturizer, some face moisturizer on and put it on, and then a cotton ball and wipe it off. Another trick too, if you're playing with dark accent colors, is put your foundation on after. It's what the makeup artists do. They put the foundation on after. Okay? Most days I'm doing a quick look, so I'm not putting these dark colors on all the time. So just be aware, because sometimes Sweet Plum can kind of trickle on your cheek a little bit, all right? Now, you can, with this synthetic one, you're going to dip it in. I'm going to use my accent color, so you ladies use Chocolate Kiss. I'm going to use the Sweet Plum. One thing you can do to be more dramatic is you can dip this in water, and then you get a darker, deeper color, okay? If this is harder, you can do little dots, which means if you need to go dot, 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 and then you're doing like polka dot and you're just going to connect the dots, that's fine. Or you just do little short strokes. We're just going to put some of that color on top. You do top and bottom, ladies. No matter what shape your eye is or how small or big your eye is, if you only put eyeliner on part of your eye, that is all the natural eye is going to look at. So it stops and it sees half a liner, okay? And if you do the top, you do the bottom. So then you go underneath. And then the same thing if you need to dot it. And I use this quite often, this brush, because it's just fast. That's liner.
Big difference.
And see my 2 different eyes? So this can give you very soft line and shapes it out real quick. Now mine's Sweet Plum, so it's a little bit darker, but that Chocolate Kiss is going to give you a very soft, very day look. If I want it darker, I can dip it. And if I want more dramatic, I can use the gel liner, which is amazing, or I can use the actual eyeliner pencils in Mary Kay. It depends on my look. But for my day, ladies, and I know that's who we're working with, so this is very fast. Use the same brush, eyebrows, do your lid, same colors, okay? And that's your eyebrows and eyeshadows. And then that pretty much sets our look. The only thing I'm going to add is lip color, which is important. Eyes have this color I'm going to put on real quick. Lip color is important. Put something on your lips. It brings out the color of your eyes. Just saying. This color isn't that bold, but just watch the difference. No lip color. Okay. No lip color. Sad.
Shed lips, yes.
And then, this is just a very nude, but it's what, beach bronze. But it has some shimmer, gives some highlight, and it contours the face. So put something, for the most part, even a gloss. So 5 main things to drop the door: foundation, blush, mascara, which we didn't put on, but girls, you know how to apply mascara. And if not, that's what, call on me. We'll help you. An eyeshadow, a matte color, and lip color. Okay, so that was the gist of our clinic.